So, welcome everyone. Today in our studio we will be speaking English because we are hosting Marissa Kastanek. Hi. Hi, Marissa. You were born in the United States, in America, in Nebraska. What is so special in your place, in your state?
Well, most people would say nothing, but coming from Nebraska, I take pride because we are a really big farming state. We have a lot of corn, a lot of cows. Agriculture is kind of our thing. So I'm a farm girl. I was born and raised on a farm, in a farming family, in a farming community. So basically we don't have so many people in Nebraska, but we feed a lot of the country. So.
Okay, and do you know something about the history of Nebraska?
I mean, if you've ever heard about the United States and the pilgrims getting on the covered wagons and going out west, they pretty much came to Nebraska when they did that. But as far as history, I mean, we do have a lot of Native American history within Nebraska. We have a lot of as far as sports history goes, we're very in the 90s, we were a really popular American football team at our university, but we're one of the only states without any professional sports teams. So we're really connected with the university in my state, yeah.
And can you tell us about your beginnings in basketball?
Yeah, so I really loved soccer, what Europeans call football. When I was younger, that's the sport that I really wanted to play. But I got involved in basketball as well, and I think when I was I would say probably 14, I decided to go with more basketball and less soccer, just because of the opportunities that I had within the region that I was playing. There was more opportunity for basketball, and I also think it was a really good choice because I like indoor sports, better than the outdoor sports.
And we saw that your family, you are very connected with the family. They are connected with sports too?
Yes, I would say both of my parents were very athletic. My older sister was probably the most athletic of the whole family. She was good at everything, volleyball, track, basketball, anything that really you gave her to do, she was good at it. My little sister also played basketball in college, and then my little brother, he plays football, hockey, ice hockey. This is kind of a Nebraska sport, but he shoots trap, which is where the blue rock goes and you shoot with the shotgun, this this stone. So he's really good at that stuff, but I would say overall, even my cousins, my whole family is pretty athletic, yeah.
So I think that they are very, they support you a lot. We saw on one movie in the internet that your parents were with you during the senior night in 2013, and you were playing to Wolfpack Women. And can you tell us what exactly is senior night in the United States?
Yeah, so basically senior night is the last game that you will play at your home court, in the university. And so after going through 4 years of everything through the university, they honor the seniors on this last home game of the season after the 4 years. So it's a really cool thing where they put one of your jerseys in a frame, and they kind of honor you for what you've done over the past 4 years. And to spend that night with my family was amazing because they've been the people who have been there through everything. Sometimes friends come and go, and sometimes people aren't always there, but my family has literally from my birth to now, they've been on every team, let's say, with me. So it's a pretty cool night just to be able to look back over the last 4 years and see what your career was like in college.
Yes, and in college in Wolfpack Women, what is the biggest memories from these seasons?
I mean, college is one of the coolest things to be a part of because you're really a family, and here comes some of my family, but in college, I mean, I can't pick one thing, but I think from college, the best part is all the memories that I do have. To pick one memory is really hard, but I would say just like the team atmosphere and like the sisterhood that I have from being in college. Like I go back to North Carolina every summer just to be with them and to see them, and it's really like a second home to me because I spent so much time there.
And Wolfpack Women plays in the first division right now.
Yes,
so
yes.
The first division is the best division in United States?
Technically yes, it would be like, so you have many different divisions within NCAA. You have Division 1, and within Division 1 you have major, you have mid-major, you have, you know, different levels, but to say like one is better than the other, I mean, you can have some mid-major teams that will beat major teams. The classification basically just goes off of the population size of the school. But at the time, one of the reasons I chose NC State was because they were a member of the Athletic Coast Conference, which is the ACC, and at that time, in my opinion, that was one of the toughest conferences in the nation, and I just really, you know, like to play at the highest level. So once NC State offered me, that was like nothing else really compared.
Yeah, and usually what place Wolfpack Women take in the first division?
Yeah, when I was there, not so good. We didn't win as many games as like maybe somebody would like to, but I would say the lessons that I learned in college were just outstanding because, you know, I think you learn a lot of lessons from losing.
Yeah.
So we didn't lose every game by any means, but we were probably like usually right in the middle every year in the league. So that was good. But now the Wolfpack women are like number 2 in the country and like doing amazing. So I still consider myself to be a part of the Wolfpack family because once you're in, you're always in. So for me, like, I'm really proud of them right now.
And I saw on the internet that the Wolfpack woman has white and red colors like Poland, and I saw that you are playing in number 23. So I know that it's not connected with the Michael Jordan, but please tell us the history of the number from.
Yeah. So red and white, it's kind of funny because growing up, also when in high school, my first high school that I went to, we were also red and white. And then college, I was red and white. And then Wrocław was red and yellow, so still a little bit of red. And then Poland is obviously red and white. So I love those two colors together, you know, and it's like a comfy color for me to play in. But as far as 23 goes, we have a family number of 24. And when I was in high school, I was a freshman, which is the first year, and my sister was a senior. And so obviously she had number 24.
Yeah.
So for that 1 year we played together, I decided, okay, well, I'll just take 23 while she's 24, and then next year I'll go to 24, and then everything will be great. But after my freshman year, I kind of made a name for myself in number 23 as Kastanek because there was 24 Kastanek and 23 Kastanek. And so I was like, maybe I'll just keep 23. And then I've been fortunate enough to go and have that number. But I mean, for me, it's just a number. Like I don't take like, if it's not available, I'm not gonna be like super upset or anything. I mean, in Puerto Rico, I think I was number 17, and I can't remember what number I was in Sweden, but I don't think I was 20. I can't remember, but yeah, I think I was number 4 in Sweden.
So it's not very important.
Yeah, like it's cool to have, but at the same time, I mean,
it's okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so what was the reason of came here to Europe? Because you tell us that the life in America was really brilliant. It was wonderful for your family, North Carolina, and everything. So what was the reason to came here?